Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And in this series we're going to be talking about Jupiter in the houses, and in this episode we're going to be talking about the 9th house, okay? So having Jupiter in your 9th house, okay? And before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys to check out my music, okay? Some of you guys have been commenting on my music, the intros and outros. Yes, that is my music, and definitely check it out. I have all the links in the description box. And also it's here on YouTube as well too, so all you gotta do is type my name and my music will definitely pop out, so definitely check that out. So yes, Jupiter in the 9th house, alright? And before we get into that, let's just talk about Jupiter and the 9th house, okay? Starting with Jupiter, alright? Jupiter is the planet of expansion, so it expands whatever it comes across, okay? This is the expander. It makes more of everything, okay? Jupiter being the biggest planet, okay, it represents that. So Jupiter is going to represent abundance, lots of opportunities, luck, okay, because it's expanding the house or wherever placement it is in, okay? So it's connected with wealth, abundance, security. Also, Jupiter represents our philosophies, our bigger faith, how we see the world in a bigger way, in the bigger picture of our world, okay? How we expand, okay? Expand our reality. This is Jupiter, all right? And then we have the 9th house, okay? The 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So the 9th house deals all with Jupiter things. It deals with long distance traveling, philosophy, higher learning, okay? Expanding your reality. The 9th house is when you expand your reality. You go outside of your local communities and your local information, what you're used to knowing, okay? It's expansion. This is when you get to college, 9th house, okay? It's traveling, but our long distance traveling. It's getting outside of our boundaries, all right? So with Jupiter in the 9th house, okay, first of all, Jupiter is at home here, okay? Jupiter is at home here. So when a planet is at home in a house, it gets to do everything that it wants to do, okay? Because the house is a reflection of Jupiter's energy exactly. So it's free to be Jupiter. It has no restrictions here or anything different, okay? That'll have to make Jupiter have to, like, you know, reposition itself or do something different. No compromises. So the first thing I can say with Jupiter in 9th house people is these people are very, very, very philosophical. Very, very philosophical. There's so much about getting the bigger picture. There's so much about their beliefs and their faiths and seeing the world in a bigger way, okay? These people are naturally adventurous with their minds, okay? They're not going to be okay with the normal education, the normal, you know, system of what we're supposed to or expected to know. They're going to want to know more of it, okay? This is their curiosity, and this is why they're so philosophical and they see bigger ideas. It's because they're constantly adventuring, asking questions, learning new things, seeing different things. So yes, these people have a will for that, okay? They have a motivation for that, and because of that, they learn so much, and they're so philosophical in this way. They're going to be all about knowing more, being more knowledgeable of things, okay? Being more adventurous, okay? Very curious, okay? And they're gonna like to preach and teach these things to people. So a lot of people are gonna know Jupiter 9th house people as being very philosophical because so much of it is being taught to other people. They like to teach and tell people all the things that they've learned. Because they've learned so many things, and pretty much opening and expanding people's mind. You know, Jupiter 9th house people, these people always have something, you know, new to tell you, or something that's different than what you normally know. You know, they have plenty of fun facts and interesting facts, or can be very well versed in very interesting topics like astrology, you know, or, you know, astronomy, you know, or, you know, spirituality or pseudosciences, you know, metaphysics. You know, they could just be into very, you know, foreign subjects, not foreign subjects, but subjects that go beyond our regular school system that we're expected to teach. So definitely very smart people, very philosophical people. They're always going to have interesting ideas, facts to share with people. And yes, like I said before, these people are definitely teachers, but they're preachers, okay? I like to say that Gemini is the teacher, third house is the teacher, and the ninth house, which is Sagittarius, is the preacher. Because the ninth house is ruled by Sag and Jupiter. So it's a fiery house. So you can look at this as like preaching, okay? These people love to preach. They love to preach because, you know, the things that they learn are so mind-opening. It's spiritual, you know. This ninth house really expands your mind in a way that boosts your energy, you know. It's fiery, you know. So the type of way that these people like to share their information is in a form of preaching. You know, Jupiter is a very hyper planet, you know, and ninth house is ruled by Jupiter and Sag. So these people have a lot of fire, so they preach it to you. They're very excited about these ideas and these new facts and new information that they learned. So there's so much passion in the way that they give you their information. So yes, these people are not just teachers, but they're preachers. I mean, and you're gonna feel it because the things that they're saying is amazing too. It can open it'll open your eyes, it'll open your mind, you know, make you go, oh wow, that's interesting, and you can feel the passion in what they're saying, you know. So that is a Jupiter ninth house thing. It is a ninth house thing in general, and a Jupiter Sag thing in general, okay? Jupiter ninth house people have that Sagittarius energy, okay? Because this is the house of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is ruled by the planet in the house that we're talking about. So very Sagittarius people, these people have fire in them. They preach their message. They spread their information with such fire and such passion, because it is that passionate. It is that eye-opening, whatever they're going to tell you. So definitely a Jupiter ninth house trait. Also, Jupiter ninth house people are very much freedom thrill seekers, okay? Jupiter is very expansive, very much optimistic, very energetic. You put it here in the ninth house, which is all about freedom, expansion. These people like to seek adventures. They like to thrill seek. They like a lot of adrenaline. They have so much energy. They like to go on adventures. They like to do things differently. They like to be on the go. And they could be thrill seekers, adventurers, like a lot of adrenaline, like doing really fun stuff. Let's go bungee jumping, you know, stuff like that. You know, Jupiter ninth house people, they like to really have a lot of fun, and they have lots of energy for it. So do not be surprised if this person wants to go bungee jumping or wants to do some, you know, crazy things, or just wants to go on an adventure, wants to travel, go, you know, to Europe real quick. You know, like, this is the energy for it. Because these people are adventurers, they're seeking thrill, and it can be very hyper in that sense too, like, you know, let's do this, let's do that. So definitely Jupiter in the ninth house, and it makes them fun. These people are going to be fun people, always on an adventure, always traveling, you know. And that's another thing, Jupiter ninth house people, travelers, okay? Well, these people are always going to want to go out, catch planes, catch flights, to go out and travel and go into different spaces and see different people and see different things. Definitely travelers, because this is all, again, adventuring, opening up your life and seeing different things, okay? And having an experience that way. So yes, these people are very much freedom, thrill seekers, and adventurers, and so much traveling with these people. Also, with Jupiter in the ninth house, these people naturally are open-minded. And have a taste, a big taste for everything. Jupiter ninth house is like an abundance of like they don't want limits in terms of their experiences and what they know and what they get to experience in life. So they have an open mind, and this makes them very open to different, they have a tolerance for different types of people and different types of things. Like, they're not going to be closed-minded. These are not the type of people that be like, oh, I just want to stay in this place, I only want to live here, I only want to eat this, I only want to do that. Nope. They want to try all the different types of foods. They want to go through all the different places. They love seeing different people doing different things. They love different routines. Jupiter in the 9th house loves an adventure, loves the spontaneous energy of things not being the same. Okay, like they don't need routine, they don't need the same community. So very open-minded people, and it's good because like they're gonna have a high tolerance for someone who's different. You know, sometimes people can be very restrictive because they only hang around with this type of people, or they're only used to this, so they're very conservative in that way. But these people aren't. These people are very open. They don't see different things as weird. They're not judgmental, negatively judging things that they're not used to, like some people normally do. Okay, and it's good because it gives them high tolerance. These are people that are open to, you know, different cultures, different people, and that open-mindedness goes a long way, okay? Also, Jupiter in the 9th house, it gives you lots of optimism and energy, okay? This is a very energetic house. Like I said, Jupiter, this fiery planet, 9th house, being ruled by it. Very energetic, optimistic people. These people can be also over-optimistic in a sense, which I don't think that really is a thing, but it can be a thing in terms of like, doing things a bit like overestimating yourself, you know, jumping off of a cliff when you know you're not supposed to, you know, or you needed to plan properly. You know, these people kind of have that over optimism because Jupiter in the 9th house makes these people feel, you know, very lucky. But these people are. Jupiter in the 9th house is going to expand so many of your opportunities. The reason why these people come across a lot of luck is because of the amount of opportunities that they get to experience in life. That's why they come across lots of lucky opportunities. Okay, luck is a big thing with Jupiter in the 9th house people. Okay, you have luck on your side. All right, and this is a beautiful thing. This is a very blessed thing, and this is because, again, you have lots of opportunities that you've experienced here in life, and you open so many portals in your life, so many experiences, and that you have so many possibilities. You have so many. So lots of luck, lots of blessed things can happen. You know, I told you guys Jupiter is like a raffle, and if Jupiter is on your side, it's like if you had 100 names and 70 of those names are yours, there's a great chance that you're going to be chosen. Okay, and that's how Jupiter operates. So Jupiter being in the 9th house at home here, this is what it does to your life. It gives you many opportunities that people don't normally get to do that you have. Okay, so you're very lucky, very blessed. Okay, you could be a lucky person and win a lottery ticket, you know, with this placement. Like, who knows? Like, Jupiter expands your reality here, so you're able to be and see and do so many things that people wouldn't normally get to do. So this is a very blessed placement. And again, this is because you're so active. You're constantly opening your reality. You're traveling. You're doing things differently. You're adventuring. You're opening yourself up to different realities, and this is why you're so lucky. So yes, all right, this is Jupiter in the 9th house. I'm telling you, very blessed placement because Jupiter is at home here. So you are a blessed person. You're very lucky. Take your chances here because I'm telling you, this is a very blessed placement. Like, yeah, it can depend on how it's aspected, but very, very much take your chances here because Jupiter will open these opportunities. It opens you to so much. Travel here. Really take those opportunities to expand your reality because I'm telling you, the blessings that Jupiter will bring is amazing. Okay, so Jupiter in the 9th house is an amazing placement. Okay, you guys are blessed. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, if you did, book a reading with me. Okay, I do astro readings, okay, including tarot. All you gotta do is email me and we could go forward with that. And you guys can check out my music here on YouTube and as well as Apple and Spotify. I got all the links in the description box below. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.
Went off all alone just to let loose. Laid off on the grind, working on snooze. Paid off all the trust, getting real used.